All right.
That's my job.
Maybe we should figure out what we're going to talk about before we.
I thought this was
roll.
just going to be an update.
Are we just going to wing it?
Don't we always?
That's true. So, Katie and I are sitting here in front of the Cinemark Theater for no particular reason other than we needed a place to shoot this. And what we're doing here is we're here to tell you what's going on specifically with Imitation.
First we have to start with the excuses.
Well, I was going to get to that.
Oh, okay, yeah, proceed.
Yeah, we're going to tell you what's going on with Imitation. And how far along we are to getting the final episode done, and maybe some other broad things about the channel in general. But here's what happened. What happened, Katie?
I left the country.
Katie left the country.
I left the country.
Was that of your own volition?
No, I was shanghaied by pirates.
Shanghaied by pirates.
I was shanghaied by pirates, and I was forced
Murdered by pirates is good.
Murdered by pirates is good. No, my little brother met a lovely Moroccan girl, and they had a very
Moroccan.
Yes, they had a very
As in Morocco.
Yes.
As in Casablanca.
No, as in Fez.
Well, yes, but Casablanca is.
That's where the plane touched down. Yeah, we didn't stay there. By the way, Rick's Cafe American was closed.
Oh, it was closed.
So, yeah.
There actually is a Rick's Cafe American.
It's built for the
Morocco.
tourists. It's a total trap, but
Yeah.
they've got like the look of it. Anyway, so he met a lovely Moroccan girl, and they had a very traditional Moroccan wedding, and those things last like
Weeks.
anywhere. Felt like it.
It felt like it.
I was not up to it. I did not have the stamina. They last anywhere from 3 to 7 days. And I'm not joking when I say that it was a marathon fueled purely by adrenaline. And I regret to say that I finally caved and drank my first Red Bull. I was going to go to my grave, never doing the energy drink thing to try and.
You know it's serious if Katie has.
I caved.
Violated one of her covenants, and not a covenant.
It's just one of those things of like, I don't want to drink like excessive amounts of caffeine. I don't want to take in excessive amounts of sugar.
Did it work?
Just because it kept me on my feet, but it was my mom, my older brother, and myself who went on this trip, and we all got terribly sick by the time we were on our way home, because the wedding itself lasted all night long. It started like 9 p.m. and they served breakfast at about 8:30 a.m.
The next morning.
So that's how long it went, and the music was thundering, and there were all manner of outfit changes and processions, and it was intense. Food was good, but and interestingly enough, Moroccan weddings are dry weddings because it is a Muslim country, and so they don't drink. But instead, what they had was a juice bar, so they would mix juice drinks for you. So that was pretty cool. Anyway,
it seems like they make up the drinking with enthusiasm.
They don't need alcohol to have a good time. They are wild and crazy and having a blast, and it was really great. But it was quite wearing because we were in a foreign country, and so right there is you don't get enough rest, and it's hard to stay hydrated, and it's hard, and you're dealing with a different cuisine, so your body doesn't know how to deal with it. So we all got sick. So when we got home, we were hacking up lungs and, just being generally miserable. And we have a friend who is an Uber driver, and he picked us up at the airport. And he's a bit of a cowboy, and so he's got kind of a twang when he talks. And we get into his SUV with all our luggage and everything, and we're just looking like death eating a soda cracker. And he said, "Wow, looks like y'all got the dreaded gamboo." And so...
Dreaded gamboo.
Yes, the dreaded gamboo. And so for the rest of the month of February, we were spending that time trying to recover from the dreaded gamboo.
That man should be
Almost
a Jungle
there.
Cruise skipper.
He is so funny. You don't even know. But anyway, so yeah, he was a delightful friend of the family. So anyway, yeah, so I'm almost 100%, but I was completely flat on my back. So our plan was to finish the last few scenes as soon as I got back into country. That I would take a few days rest, and then we would film. But I was flat on my back in bed for 2 solid weeks. I did go to the doctor, got all the lovely medicines and everything, so that was taken care of. But my older brother is an airline pilot, so he had to go right back to work. So he was all medicined up and wearing a mask in the cockpit and everything, so he didn't get to rest.
On top of this, I got sick, and I went and got tested for all manner of things. I did not have COVID.
Good.
I did not have the flu.
Good.
I did not have strep throat.
Good.
I had something. They don't know what it was, but it put me flat on my back for about a week and a half.
So yeah.
Between Katie and me, we did not get much done on the last episode of Imitation.
Yeah, the month of January was spent with me getting ready for the trip, and the month of February I was gone, and then we both were ill. So
exactly.
Sorry about that.
So what we're doing at this point is
making excuses,
which
I'm good at.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late. I didn't want to come.
Yeah, that's a good excuse. I didn't want to come, so I'm late. And don't mind me if I leave early.
Yeah. Irish farewell. Where'd she go? I don't know. She left 2 hours ago.
So anyway, what we're doing at this point now is we are both trying to stay as healthy as possible, and we are getting just a couple of things ready for our last bit of shooting. Katie's finishing up
There's a
costume
just a wardrobe
thing,
piece, yeah.
And then I have to build well, I won't tell them what it is.
No, but there's some model work happening.
Well, a model, and also there is a set piece that I need to build.
Yes.
It won't take me, actually, once I sit down and build it, it'll take me, 2 or 3 hours. But
it's getting me to sit down and build it.
Yeah, it's a matter of getting.
I don't want to.
I know, I've been procrastinating. Anyway, so once we get those 2 things finished, then we really only have about 5 shots to do that are not miniatures. We're also doing a few miniature shots. But once we do that, really it'll be no time before that episode is done, and we will have it up online. We'll do a premiere just like we've been doing. We don't have a date yet for that because, again, we have to finish up the shooting.
But the timeline it has now become compressed because I am, come first weekend of June, I'm going to be a panelist at Phoenix Fan Fusion, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of panels there. So we have to get this done because I've got preparation that has to happen to get ready for convention season. So if you're going to be in Phoenix in the first weekend of June, you should come to Phoenix Fan Fusion and come to my panels. Because there's a lot of them. I'm doing 5 this year. 5
and
panels.
4
what?
Cosplays?
4? No. 3.
3 cosplays. Okay.
3. Yeah, because it's 3 days.
Oh, that's
3 days.
right. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
3 days. Post-COVID, they do 3 days, not 4. Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't do the whole. I'm 19 and I'm going to change my cosplay 3 times on Thursday and 4 times on Friday and then 9 times on Saturday. I don't have the energy. Once I'm dressed, I am dressed. But ideally, there will be something interesting that I'm wearing.
So Phoenix Fan Fusion is what are the dates?
June 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, so Katie will be at Phoenix Fan Fusion
in June.
In June, if you are if you're there, say
come
hi.
Say hi. Come
Go to
say
one
hi.
of her panels. They'll be listed
I
on
give
the
prizes.
thing.
We play games. I give prizes.
Yeah,
So.
hers are some of the more interesting panels.
Thank
Some panels you go and you sit there and you're like, what are they talking about?
Well, some panels are good for napping. My panels won't let you nap.
Won't let you nap.
I demand participation.
Yes, you get definitely participation.
Uh-huh.
So that you can see Katie there. Imitation will be out long before that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Probably. Well, I'm thinking this is March, or are
Yes,
we?
this is March.
So
this
probably.
This is the first third of March.
I'm thinking probably by the middle of April we will have the final episode done. The miniatures, I think, are going to take the longest to finish up.
That makes sense.
So.
Yes.
And then, in addition to that, pardon me.
You sound like a TB ward
I know.
up in here.
you may have heard us discuss the fact that I'm going to cut together a full-length version of
Yes.
Imitation, so it'll play all as one continuous story. That we're going to put on a new channel that we're going to be creating that's going to be called Atomic Age Originals. What I've discovered with the channel that I currently have, Atomic Age Pictures, is it's kind of a mishmash of all kinds of different things. There are
It kind of evolved that way.
it did,
didn't
and it
Yeah.
really, I had no plan for the channel at all. It just sort of evolved, and it's kind of a mess.
I wouldn't say it's a mess, but it's a little too eclectic to get
It's
a
a little of
focused
this
audience.
and a little- yeah,
it's really hard to
exactly.
measure your engagement.
So the current channel is going to focus on the old public domain serials that I've been posting for a while. Pretty much that's what's going to be going there from now on. A lot of the old stuff is going to stay there. Some stuff may transfer over to the new channel, but I don't know what the first thing to be on the new channel is, if it's going to be the full-length version of Imitation, or there's a couple of other shorts that we're working on.
Yeah, we've got some shorts and some other like
Content.
content.
Yeah, that aren't necessarily shorts but are fun.
And hopefully faces that are not just mine, because it's not.
Well, I
You
have
got other people.
I have a short. Our friend Amber is going to be in. That's going to be a suspense thriller. So that's going to
That
be
should be
on there.
fun.
And
I've read it. Yes, it's good.
yeah. So, and then a couple of things with Katie, and then a couple of things with some other people. So, but we're working on that, and we're also working on having a website where you can purchase merchandise, various things from our Atomic
Yeah,
Age
but
stuff.
that's still
That's
in
down the
that's
road a
still
little
in
bit.
the
That's in the
planning
planning
It
stages,
is
but that's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yes.
So anyway, this is a very long-winded way of saying we are
Stuff is happening.
stuff is happening. We haven't died, at least as far as we know. And
I'm still here. I checked my pulse earlier today.
I'm not dead
I'm
yet.
not dead yet. I feel fine.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I think I'll go for a walk.
I've still got the cough. I think you do
No,
too.
no. I do. Just not at the.
Yeah,
See, now
it's-
you
it's-
jinxed me.
Yeah, I did. So
Yeah.
anyway, stick with us. Imitation coming in the next few weeks, and we may have another update before that comes out. Just depends. We'll probably have some behind-the-scenes stuff as we're finishing up these last bits.
There's plenty of stuff
so
going on behind the scenes.
Stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So anyway, stick with us. And also, check out my other channel. I have another channel called Sunday Drive.
Oh yeah, that's kind of ASMR-y, isn't
It
it?
is. Well, there's a couple of different things there. There's literally drives around Arizona where it's just a point of view
It's
looking
scenic,
out the car.
yeah.
It's scenic. And then the other thing is that my sister and I go to dinner, and when we film it and decide whether or not we like what it is we're eating. And in fact, the last video we did, we went to the grand opening first day of Daiso in Tempe.
Yes.
And
If you
and
know, you know.
yeah, Daiso. There was, let's put it this way, there was a half an hour line to get in, and it's basically a thrift store or
It's
a dollar
not
store,
thrift
a dollar store.
Yes.
a Japanese dollar store.
But more.
Yes,
than that.
yes.
But more than
Anyway,
that.
so,
because
but-
it's stuff you can't get anywhere else.
That's true.
You can't
That is
get
true.
it anywhere else.
But anyway, so check out that channel too. It's called Sunday Drive. It's a little hard to find. If you put Sunday Drive Phoenix, it usually pops up. So anyway,
You need to link it on your other channel.
I'll put a link down below in this video. So
Yeah,
that people
I
can
think
find it.
that's probably a good idea, because then if they subscribe,
They subscribe.
then they'll be able to
Speaking
find
of
you.
subscribing, if
Have you?
Have you subscribed? I'll wait.
I would say, don't wait.
Okay.
We don't want guilt to be a factor.
I'm waiting.
We want
Have you clicked the bell?
enthusiasm to be a factor.
The bell right down there. Down there. Oh, it's over
Is it
here.
that side?
It's over there.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Did you click it?
I told you, guilt is not a good motivator.
Guilt is a great motivator.
No, it's not.
Oh,
what
ask my-
kind of life do you
ask
live, bro?
ask my mother. Oh, guilt was a great motivator.
No. Encouragement and enthusiasm.
Encouragement
Those are the
and
motivators. Those are the
nice
ones that-
things will happen to you if you click that bell.
See?
Yes.
Wasn't that so much better? Because then it gives them the power of choice. They have autonomy. Don't compel.
If you click that bell,
encourage.
you will come into money.
Now you're just lying. to
I'm
people.
just lying. That sounds like something you would say on a fortune cookie.
Yeah, just lying to people.
Just lying to people. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has gotten very long-winded, but thanks for watching. We're more or less back in action now, and we should have more stuff coming up very soon.
Yes.
Any last thoughts?
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
What is this, 1983? The more you know?
This is your brain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow. That's a flashback.
And you can find those on YouTube.
You can. You know what I was watching just yesterday?
What?
I found the intros for the ABC Sunday night movie.
Of course you were. No, you know what I was looking for? Because my mom was talking about how Red Baron pizza, they were on a food ad at the supermarket. They were like 3 for $7 or something like that. And I'm like, that's a really good price. And I was like, oh, I remember some of their... So I went on YouTube and I found the old Red Baron commercials from the 1980s. And we spent the next 20 minutes watching old Red Baron pizza commercials.
The rabbit hole. Yes, you can find all kinds of 1980s commercials on YouTube.
Yes. Surprisingly, though, we also came across a lot of people who were reviewing the Red Baron frozen pizza too, as like food channel stuff. I'm like, I didn't know people were reviewing frozen food.
You can find anything on YouTube. You know what I found?
No.
I found the KOOL. Remember Bill Close?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is local. This is local Phoenix lore. Do you remember when the guy took over the newsroom and held a gun to Bill Close and made him read a... Yeah, I found it on YouTube. Yeah, again, local Phoenix lore. A gunman went into one of our local news stations, held a gun
took him hostage.
Took the anchor and made him read his manifesto. Everything came out okay. Nobody was hurt.
And he kept his cool.
Yeah,
and,
Bill Close was amazing. We're babbling on about stuff that's not really. You guys don't have to. You guys don't have to watch any of this.
I found it fascinating and interesting and devastating. You know, he had PTSD from that.
Oh God, yeah. Well, and you know what I found out too. First off, the guy was found to be insane.
Well,
and then eventually he
probably
was
paranoid
he went
schizophrenic.
to prison. But he died in 2018.
Really? Yeah. That recent?
Yeah. I'm sure this is not terribly interesting to you guys.
I find it interesting. Go look it up.
Go look it up.
Go look it up. And there were documentaries about local documentaries produced about it, talked about it.
KOOL was the news station for a Phoenix television station. Cool. And it was a 1983.
What channel was that? Was that like channel?
It was Channel 10.
It was Channel 10.
Yeah.
It was before it became.
Before it became KE, I don't know what it is now.
Well, it became CBS. Now it's a Fox affiliate.
Yes.
So, yeah, nobody cares. Okay. Anyway, that's enough. We're gonna say goodbye now because we've clear. This is what shoot days are like. So you just got an unintentional behind the scenes.
You got to understand that when we finish shooting a project, it usually is an hour or an hour and a half before Katie actually heads home. Because we're standing next to her truck talking about stuff that has nothing to do with anything.
Nothing to do with anything that we just accomplished. Yeah. Nothing to do with the project. Yeah. Just random...
Basically what we've been doing for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
10 minutes? It's been longer than that.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I mean, you got a little bit of information about the update of Imitation, and then you got the rest of us just riffing. This is what we do. This is what we do. And I think this is why we've been friends for as long as we have, because I don't know if anyone else will tolerate this.
No, probably
I don't know.
not.
So you probably already clicked off the video anyway, so, you know.
Oh, you know what? Now that we're towards the end of this, we've lost a lot of people.
Oh, yeah? Now you're going to start telling secrets?
Well, I'm going to tell people that we have a thing coming up that we're actually shooting next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to be doing a little short film at our local Renaissance Festival.
Wenching it up.
Yes, and so look for that. That'll probably be.
That'll come out before.
That'll come out before Imitation. There's not much to do with it.
Technical stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So look for that. I don't think we've come up with a title for that, but we're going to shoot a little short film at the Renaissance Festival. So look for that coming up in the next 2.5 weeks.
You're promising a lot.
That I can cut together really fast.
Okay,
because
good.
we're shooting it. We're going to go to the Renaissance Festival. We'll shoot it in 4 or 5 hours. I'll come home, load it into the computer, cut it all together. It'll be done.
It's amazing what you can accomplish when you're motivated. It's just amazing.
Well, part of the thing, let me explain. Let me explain.
What my passive aggressive got to you there.
That when we're doing a project like Imitation, when you're filming, what you're really doing is gathering the parts for the editing room.
I've heard this story. You're getting the pieces of the puzzle.
You are.
You're not putting the puzzle together yet. You're
and
just collecting the
oftentimes,
pieces of
like,
the puzzle.
the majority of the final episode of Imitation is done.
It is.
But there are little pieces that fit into slots.
And they're pretty key.
And you get to a certain point where you can't do anything more until you have those little pieces. So until I have those shots that we've been talking about that we need to build a set piece for, until I have the miniature shots, I can't really finalize it. I can't put music into it. I can't do a lot of things until those are there. But when we shoot an entire thing at the Renaissance Festival, and
it's all in camera.
It's all in camera. All the pieces are there. All I need to do is go and put it together, trim the parts that are boring, and slap some music on it, and it's done.
Slap some music on it. You make it sound like you don't think about the music.
It's a little more complicated than that, but it's easy to put that kind of a thing together because I have all the parts there. I don't need to go and make anything else.
You've
to
sourced
finish it
the
off.
Parts already.
Exactly.
So now the assembly is. It's much easier.
Exactly. So anyway, long-winded way of saying, look for our Renaissance
this thing is going to
video.
be like a half an hour long. People are going to be like, when are they going to tell us anything?
We're 21 minutes into it.
Well, you got some ad roll about halfway through there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
got
true.
ad roll.
I'll put a little ad somewhere in the middle where it looks like an advantageous part where we're not talking about anything important.
That would be most of the video.
Everything we said was important.
Yeah,
Everything,
yes.
Someone out
we're
there.
We're that important. The
someone out there
narcissism
finds
runs deep, folks. We are so important.
Is there any place good to eat around here?
Yeah, there's a sushi place right back there.
There's a sushi place right there.
But I don't like sushi, so have fun.
I know you don't. No, she doesn't like sushi.
I will not sushi. I will not sushi. I will ramen all day long, but I will not sushi.
As long as it's cooked. Well, not all sushi is not cooked.
But when you think of sushi, do you think of the cooked sushi? No, nobody thinks of the cooked sushi.
Like when I go to the sushi go round, the conveyor belt thing, 90% of that stuff is cooked.
Well, that's great. But that's not what people think of.
Because my sister won't eat the raw stuff either, and she finds plenty of stuff to eat.
Good for her. Well, no, but that's not what people think of. When they think of sushi, they think of that, they think of the raw little fillet
raw
on
salmon
top of the rice, and you got wrapped
and you
up
can
with
find that. You can definitely find that.
Well, yeah, but that's no. The answer is no, and it will forever be no.
It's okay. But she does like ramen.
Who doesn't like ramen?
I don't know.
It's un-American to not like ramen. Hey, it makes sense. We're an immigrant country. It makes sense.
That's true. That's true.
Just like it's un-American to not like pizza.
I did get some ramen bowls at Daiso.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, some of the imported ramen bowls. I will let you know.
Because I've gotten some good ramen bowls at Costco. They're not bad.
I was finding some good ramen bowls at Fry's. But they don't carry them anymore.
But instant ramen is just like when you have it fresh. Why would you ever?
Yeah.
There's a great place in San Diego. Okay, never mind.
I fancy up the ramen bowls a little bit at home. Though.
Well, ideally you're supposed to add some meat, add some veg, add some
egg
stuff.
or whatever.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. Get yourself some protein.
Are we done here?
We've been done. We've been done about 15 minutes. We're just talking to hear our heads rattle. So
it'll be interesting to look at the analytics and find out how long people actually stay with this.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. You need to bookmark things about what topics we're talking about. You really should.
You know what? YouTube kind of does that automatically now. I look back at some of my old videos and there's bookmarks and it says what the topic is. And I'm like, how does it know?
How does it know?
I don't know. It's got some kind of artificial intelligence.
Skynet is real,
taking over the world.
Skynet is real.
Pretty soon they're going to be telling me how to dress and when to get a haircut.
They already do that. Do you have an app?
No, I don't. I
they-
intentionally avoid apps that tell me what to do.
Oh, well then you would hate my phone. I have an app that tells me to drink water. It's a very cute app. It's got a little kitty on it. The kitty does, happy things when I drink water.
How does it know you drank the water?
I tell it.
But you could be lying.
I could be lying, but it trusts me.
I guess it
For
wouldn't
now.
be helpful to you if you lied to it.
No. That's like lying to your exercise app. It's like I ran, it's like I played that workout and just, ate cookies on the couch. Wow.
That's what I would do. As you can clearly tell.
Okay, we got cut because the cough is coming back.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.